Welcome back. We got some A competition to talk about and some B competition to talk about. Let's get right into it. So like I said, I guess we'll start it off with, the B competition, the Champions League.
Yeah.
We saw first match of the week. Juve go down 2-0.
Man.
They lost 2-0 to a team that I cannot pronounce the name of.
Juve are in shambles.
They're in shambles. They are not top 5 in the league. They are third in their group. They're probably going to drop to Europa. I mean, absolute shambles. Allegri still in a job, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure how that really happened. But I'm gonna cut that out. We did see another surprise to me. PSG and Benfica draw 1-1.
Yep.
PSG, obviously you expect them, just about any team, to roll over and pretty much dominate. But once again, we saw Benfica have a good, solid game plan.
Yeah. 2
games in a row against PSG.
PSG not firing on all cylinders without Messi.
Really not. I mean, he's obviously the GOAT. He's that important.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you can see that team just doesn't flow without him.
There was a lot of 1-1 draws this week. I mean, we couldn't even tell you how many 1-1 draws. Real Madrid 1-1 with Shakhtar. Leipzig tied 1-1.
Dortmund, Sevilla 1-1. Another good game.
Yeah,
that was entertaining. I mean, Sevilla always has a good brand of football, especially with their new coach.
Yeah.
And then Dortmund, usually pretty consistent.
We're waiting for Reina to come back.
Waiting on Reina to come back. I mean, it's tough to watch a lot of these teams that have Americans, but the Americans don't play, whether it's on the bench or in the reserves or just injured like Reina is. So
Chelsea did get the 2-0 win over Milan, though, so that was a win for the day.
Shout out to Mori. That was a bullshit red card. You know you're watching.
Pulisic didn't play yet again, but, so we don't really care about Chelsea. Right. City, though, on Monday, Tuesday, tied 0-0. It was a very lackluster game, I'd say. I would say that we weren't really going for it full for it. We qualified for the next round, so
that's good. Good for them,
are.
For sure. I mean, we did see Copenhagen put up
a
good effort there. I mean, they even had a couple opportunities to maybe snatch one, but
they did.
They held together really, really well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of Alvarez, but Wednesday we saw a few more entertaining games, better results,
Definitely.
Not as many ties. Big performance again by Napoli against Ajax, 4-2. We see Raspadori yet again getting on the score sheet. Lozano got a goal, a nice header. The very first goal of the game was from Lozano. Raspadori then.
They just keep rolling, man. Napoli, that team is a real force, not only in the Serie A, but also in the Champions League. They've done so well. I mean, the sheer quality that they show with losing Koulibaly, who was their leader on that team, especially in defense.
Lorenzo Insigne.
Insigne going. Oh yeah, I mean, some of the club heroes they've lost
Mertens
in the summer. I mean, just some of the quality that they've dropped, but also when you have players like Zambo and Gisa playing like he is in that midfield, you can't really ask for more. I mean, they just have steamrolled everybody so far.
Gladly, we do see Ocean Man come back, get back on the score sheet for Napoli. But yeah, 4-2 to Napoli. We saw Liverpool 7-1 against Rangers. They whooped that ass, but it didn't.
It didn't start like that. It wasn't like that the whole game.
The game, until about the 50th minute or so, it was 1-1, right?
Yeah, 1-1 going into half.
The Rangers goal was really good.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, whoever scored it. Really nice goal. Liverpool tied up. And then after the 50th minute, Liverpool then went on to absolutely dominate Rangers.
Salah, 9-minute hat trick. Absolutely fucking
really impressive.
Incredible.
Really impressive.
I don't like the guy. I don't like the team he plays for, but you got to give up respect when it's earned.
Yeah.
That was a crazy, crazy game. But we also saw another crazy stat in Belgium. We saw Atletico and Club Brugge draw 0-0. Just the craziest stat after that game, Club Brugge have not allowed a goal in 4 Champions League games.
They're top of the group, too. They absolutely deserve it. They're playing insane. With a good group, too, they got Leverkusen, Porto, and Atletico, I believe. I don't even know. Yeah,
that's a tough group.
Yeah. And they're top. You would expect them. You would expect them, honestly, to be at the bottom.
Yeah, you would think Leverkusen and Atletico would be probably 1 and 2 on consistency, but Atletico has had a disastrous campaign this year. I mean, they've not played well at all.
No.
But this Club Brugge team just keeps on rolling.
Yeah.
Up to another high-scoring game, though. Tottenham, Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Big game for them. I mean, this is a real crucial game for Tottenham.
They needed
really
that win.
Cement their status as number 1 in that group. They did well, won 3-2 against the team that just won the Europa League. So it's a team that is very together. It's a very consistent team, but Tottenham are able to get that win.
Yeah.
And then we also saw Inter Barcelona, just another high-scoring game, 3-3. Exciting from beginning to end.
Yeah. This is definitely the most entertaining game of the week.
For sure.
In the Camp Nou.
No, I'm sorry. The Spotify Camp Nou.
The Spotify. Oh, is that what it's called now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it was an absolutely thriller game.
Yeah.
Like 3-3 at the end, but the beginning for Barca fans was fantastic. They were firing. They were going crazy, like attacking Inter. Roberto to Dembele, who's playing very well now recently.
Just the turnaround from him has been crazy because you think 18 months ago, 12 months ago, he was almost going to be sold or out of contract or just not on the team.
We didn't know what was going to happen.
And now he is playing amazing. I mean, especially with Rafinha on that right side, the two of them able to switch sides and just be able to do it with both feet is really incredible.
And Lewandowski standing in the middle waiting for the ball.
Exactly. But when you have dumb motherfuckers like Gerard Piqué and Sergio Busquets doing what they did yesterday.
And Eric Garcia.
You're going to have problems.
And we saw Inter take advantage of those mistakes. Lautaro with a banging goal off both posts into the back of the net.
And Barella really taking over.
Oh, yeah.
Taking advantage of that mistake by Piqué.
To make it 1-1.
It wasn't the most difficult goal, but it also needed a good touch. I mean, that cross comes in and Piqué just lets it go, but Barella needs to either hit that first time or take a very delicate touch, and which he did. So, him being so good in positions really gave them that goal.
Yeah, it was really impressive. It was a really impressive game. We see a 90-second... We see Gosens go down the field, 80th minute or something. You're thinking, 3-2 Inter now. Oh my gosh, insane. This game's crazy. 3-2 to Inter at the Camp Nou.
Yeah.
Nope, Lewandowski in the 92nd. Shows you his quality. Shows you he's not just doing it in the Bundesliga. He's doing it in the Spanish League. He's doing it in the Spanish League. He's doing it in the Champions League.
Okay, yeah.
He's scoring goals left and right. The guy is pure quality. 3-3 at the end of the day. Really impressive from both teams.
But Barcelona are probably still going to go down to Europa League.
We will see. That's what I was just going to say. We will see if Barcelona can survive.
Back over to the A competition of the week. We've got big Europa League draw for United. Really crucial game to hopefully get first in our group against Omonia.
A real big game, Omonia.
Cyprus. I mean, they're from Cyprus, and every single person from that country was in the Old Trafford tonight. I mean, honestly. They were absolutely rocking, and they deserved to be because their performance was pretty
impressive.
Pretty impressive, yeah. I wasn't expecting them to play the way that they did. I mean, shout out the goalie. The guy was a second string backup goalie.
Wow.
And he had
a game.
Almost 10 saves. He had a absolutely crazy game. We had 30 shots on target. 30 shots, 11 on target, and only 1 goal. Our XG was 4. Theirs was .015. I mean, we deserve the win, but at the same time, that performance from them defensively is going to be one that those players will tell their grandchildren. Like, We played 92 minutes of great football and did not let the mighty Manchester United score on us until that ginger fuck Scott McTominay scores.
The mighty Manchester United.
And he scores in the 92nd minute.
Another 92nd minute.
It was a winner that we deserved and we needed, but I didn't think was coming, honestly. I didn't think they were going to pull it off, but I was proved wrong, and thank God I was, because if we didn't pick up these 3 points, we may not have gotten out of the group. But.
All right. That's it.
All right.
That's all we have. Champions League, Europa League, more Premier League this weekend, back to club, you know what I mean? It's happening. So, come back.
All right, let's get a thumbnail.